Hello there. Hello. How's it going? So today we're going to be learning how to make this sound. If that sounds interesting to you, then stick around. We're going to hop right into it. So I'm going to start by initializing my beautiful preset. Goodbye, beautiful preset. And then today we're going to be using Oscillator A, the sub, the noise, and other things too. In Oscillator A, we're just going to bump up the octave 1, put the unison up to 7, detune to about 20. No, actually not 20. Maybe like 17 or I forget. 15. That's what I had it on. I knew it was a multiple of 5, and that's all done. So we're gonna hop over to the sub, and the sub we're just gonna bump that up an octave and switch it to a saw wave, and turn that down to about 30. And I know that yes, it's a saw wave and it's an octave up, so it's just gonna sound the same, right? True, but also untrue. When I was messing around earlier, I noticed that I feel like the oscillator was just a tiny bit thin. So adding the sub in there, I feel like just like thicken up the sound just a little bit. It's like barely noticeable, but I like it, so it's going in. And then on the noise oscillator, we're just gonna choose my favorite noise, which is bright white, and turn the level all the way down. And then we're going to make an envelope for this, actually. Make a little bit of a pluck or a triangle, whatever you want to call it. Turn that to about 50. And all that's doing is just giving it that initial white noise attack. And then we're going to hop over to the first envelope, which maybe we should have done earlier. I don't know. And then we're going to drag this back to about 3/4 a second. Drag out the release to about, I think I had it around 800. Yeah, I think that sounds good. And lastly, we're just going to add a little bit of detuning to the sound. So just drag LFO1 over to fine tuning and drag that down to about 2. It's very minimal detuning on this one. As you can hear, it kind of adds just that little bit of analog feel to it. I really like that. I mean, honestly, like I usually throw at least a little bit of detuning on every sound I make. So then we're just going to hop over to the effects section. We're just going to add distortion, take the drive up to about 30. And that like barely does anything, but it does something. It just kind of adds a little bit of texture to the sound, I think. See, like you really can't hear the difference too much, but it adds something. I promise. It does something. And then we're going to add some reverb on there. Bump that up to about 30. I think that sounds good. So then we're just going to add an EQ in there. Oops. And just bump down the, what am I doing? Not that. That's not what we're doing. We're going to take down the EQ kit a bit. And all we're really doing with this is just adding a high pass filter. Which this is just something you should do with most synths you make, is just make sure that low end is cut out. And then we're just going to add a little bit of high end in there to kind of give it a little less. Kind of give it a little. Kind of gives it a little bit of a sparkly feel. I don't know. It's the word that comes to mind. And yeah, that's pretty much the sound. So anyways, hope you guys liked the tutorial. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all those things. And I will see you guys next week.